What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Girl, capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls, we back. I gotta put this little thing on the phone, so y'all hang tight. And I gotta put it on the gimbal, so y'all just hang tight. It's probably gonna flip y'all around. Y'all hang tight. Hope you ain't motion sickness. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna try to get the. We're gonna see how much we can get done. Is that good on the camera? Do I need to? Let me know. Do I need to move? Drop it down in the comments. Drop it down in the comments. Do I need to move it? I'm gonna be right here. Y'all want to get it closer? Y'all want to bring the camera in closer, or what? We good? I need somebody to holler. Holler. $5 make you holler. $20 is $20. All right. Let's see how much we can get done in 60 minutes. Remember, hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. We almost there. We need like 126 more subscribers, and we're gonna hit that 6K. Somebody has put some Phillips screws in there and they ain't supposed to. Supposed to have speed nuts on there, but somebody's put. I'll show you. I'll show you. Just hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. It's supposed to have. It's supposed to. It's supposed to have these little speed nuts, but somebody made this little whatever. All right, now let's finish the rest of it. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute, so y'all just hang tight. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn this fan off. Let me turn this fan off. Let me get caught up on the comments. Hold on, hold on a second, boys and girls. Hold on. Let me get up. Let me get caught up. We've been it was 35. It was 30. It was 36 minutes. It was 36 minutes in that session right there. Let me get caught up. Let me go back through the comments. There's 232 people in the chat. Can you hit the button? I am 100. I just looked a while ago. Well, actually, somebody texted me and told me. I'm like 100 and I think 156 or 165 from 6,000 subscribers. So less than 200 and we're going to hit 6,000 subscribers, boys and girls. And it's all because of you guys. I had a couple guys tell me to change some dynamics around here, do more hands-on stuff. And that's what I've been doing for the last, actually the last week and a half. And it has really spiked the channel. So I'm grateful for it. Let me do something. All right, so let me get caught up on the comments. Yeah, that's why I had that fan going. Trey Risker, if you're still in here, that is called a contour from Eastwood, but Harbor Freight has the same unit. You can get it from that. It's $99 if you're a subscriber. Let's see. Nope, I ain't changed the wheel. That's the same wheel, man. That's the same wheel, Gunsy. That's the same wheel. That Dan says that machine, that tool sounds like a V8. Yeah, I have to wear these earmuffs because I'm deaf in my left ear. That's why I talk so loud. I'm deaf in my left ear and I only got one ear left, so I don't want to mess it up. I did find a company that has the quarters, but they're out of stock until the first of the year. So doing body work takes special kind of people. Yeah. No, Dan, it wasn't actually thick paint. It was a lot of thick body filler. I'm going through the chat, checking up, catching up, see if I missed anything. What's up, Square Body? Nathan. Yeah, it was, yeah, Gunsy. That last time I checked it, it was a little warm in that spot. Oh, yeah, all those dark spots is dense. Yeah, all those dark spots is dense. It needs a quarter. I mean, it needs a quarter. I mean, let's be honest, it needs a quarter. But if I can't get one to the end of the year, we'll have to just see what the client wants to do. Okay, Brian M. This is a Scotch-Brite wheel, and this tool is an Eastwood contour tool. It is a SCT contour tool, but Harbor Freight has the same one. And it's, if you a member at Harbor Freight, it's $99. What's up, 301? Barbara and Peanuts, Tony Bands. Where can I get some? I'm working. Yeah, Brian, if you're still in here, you can get this tool, not this tool, but you can get one similar to this one at Harbor Freight. It's like $169 for the tool. But if you a club member, I think you can get it for $99. It's just a Scotch-Brite. It don't make, well, what's up, 301? It don't make a lot of heat, but you have to control it. I mean, every now and then I'll touch the panel. I'll touch the panel. But let me get up here and show you. All these spots right here, those are dents. All those spots that has color still in them, those are dents. See there, this thing was hit. Like I said earlier in the part 1, if you want to see part 1, but we'll talk about part 2. This thing was, in my mind, this thing was hit right here. This thing was hit right here, and it was pushed in, and you can see it was pushed in all the way to right here, and then it probably went out, and then it just creased it. So they did the best they could. I mean, I ain't mad at them. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at them. It was old. It was done old school, so it was probably done 90s and back because it still got screw holes in there, and that's just not the way. It's not a approved method anymore to do it. But up here is not that bad. This thing is supposed to have a little body contour right here, but well, 301, if you leave it on there, I mean, if you generate enough heat, I mean, you can warp anything, but I move around a lot. I mean, this thing really does need a quarter. I mean, a brand new quarter is about, the one I found was like $500 for a quarter for this side. I don't know what the other side looks like. I mean, I got to strip the whole car, but I'm not going to strip it right now. I mean, I got to strip it. So I don't know if this quarter is the same as that quarter. It doesn't look like it, honestly. If you look up in here, you don't see any damage up in there. But if you look on this one, if you look up in here, you can see damage where it's broke back through there. So the thing about it is it needs a quarter, but it says the quarter is not available till the end of the year. And so the quarter will have to be separated right here. Take this out, drill all the spot welds out, drill all the spot welds out right here, separate it from the rocker, take the whole skin off. If we're going to put a quarter on it, then there's no need in me making this patch. I can fix this. I can fix this quarter. A lot of pulling, quenching, heating, hammering, dollying. I can fix it. But the fastest way would be replace it. Now replacing it would be not with original panel, right? So this is an original panel. It is hammered up. I mean, it is hammered up. I mean, look, there's a dent right there. I'm actually going to order. Actually, I'm going to call Mike at Cornfield Customs, and I'm going to actually see if he has the shrinker and the stretcher wheel for the DA, or not for the DA, but for the, it's an 8-inch wheel that goes on your D-walk grinder or buffer. It's called a shrinker and a stretcher, and it's for shrinking and stretching metal panels. So I'm gonna call him after, or send him a text and say, hey, would that work for me? Now, if he was doing this, he'd take the whole quarter off, he'd hammer and dolly it, he'd do everything, then he'd put it back on there. This guy won't, I mean, this guy probably won't let me do that. If I'm gonna take the quarter off, I'm gonna put a brand new one on it. Oh yeah, these are gunny wheels. They fit like, I appreciate that, Nathan. So they fit a bunch of them. Let's see. I'm curious to see how you fix the driver's side door. It was like that, that screws, yeah. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how this works out on this. We still started getting these panels made in here where we cut those out the other day. If you missed that, go back and tap in. So started, redoing this. I'll go in here and clean all this up. Got to do that one tomorrow. And do the backside. Also gotta fix this side and gotta fix this side. I really hate to show you the inner fenders because that chemical I sprayed on them actually jacked them up, but I got to fix them. I'll fix them tonight. I know it looks rough. That purple powered, man, just killed them, but these are inner fenders. Yeah, I don't even want to show them to you. It killed them. Yeah, you just have to come back when I clean these things up. Yeah. So again, I'll have to wash and clean up all. So yeah, man, that chemical just killed them. I wanted to use mean green, and I usually use mean green because it's not aggressive, and they didn't have any, so I got this purple power, and I reduced it like nobody's business, but apparently it's got a lot of alkaline in it, and it just skin it. If you missed the video yesterday on the hydraulic pump, so here's the pump. I've already took it back out. Here's the cylinders. So I'm working on these to get new cylinders, and then I'm going to take this to Viking hoses, and I'm going to have them make me some stainless steel braided hoses instead of the plastic ones, and that means if anything gets crinked or whatever, then we'll be good to go. What's up, Elko? I appreciate it, buddy. So it was like 34 minutes, and we finished the second part on here. So we got everything. I mean, it's bad, but I've seen worse. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know it looks overwhelming to a lot of people, but not so much. I mean, it's a lot of work. I've been looking at one of those dent pullers that is like a spot welder. So you put it on there, you hit the button, and it spot welds it to it, and you just snatch it and try to get as many. I'll take a wire wheel and go back over this thing and get all in these low spots, because this little wheel right here, it's hard to get. It's hard to get in there. Now this wheel right here, let me show you how thick that wheel used to be for the ones that's new to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're less than I think like 175. Well, I don't even think it's that much. I think it's like 150. And we're going to be at 6,000, man, 6,000. So here's the wheels right here. So this one right here is like a stripping drum. This is 40 grit, right? So that's 40 grit. Here is a wire wheel. So here, I'll probably put this one on there. Oh yeah, Impala J, it's going to be some work. So this wire wheel, that's the wire wheel. And see how big that drum is? Well, let's just walk out here. We'll just walk out here. We'll just walk out here. Now, they got the Harbor Freight drums will fit this machine too. So, because I bought one the other day just to see if it would fit, and it actually fits. So Harbor Freight's got the tool. So you can kind of see in comparison the difference. This is a brand new one. This is 108. This is 120 grit. And this is, honestly, I don't even know, because it's got the lid over it. But this is like a red Scotch-Brite. So you can kind of see how much is left of it. Now, this right here, I stripped the hood on OG6 and the deck lid. And some other stuff around the shop I've stripped. I stripped the hood on my son's truck. I stripped the roof. Some little odd end things here and there. So that wheel has actually lasted a long time. I think that wheel's lasted a long time. So this is 120 grit, and this right here is a wire wheel. And look, man, when you're using these wire wheels, look, let me tell you something. If you're using a wire wheel on anything, a drill, a Dremel, hell, even a wire brush, man, wear a face shield and a face shield mask and safety glasses, because let me tell you something. These things right here, not so bad. You know, these little wires right here, if these son of a guns come out, man, them things can hit you in the face, and you think you got hit by a damn porcupine. So what I'm gonna do is you know what, we'll do it right now. Let's take this wheel right here and put this wheel on and see what this wheel does to those low spots. Y'all want to do that? Let's do that. Y'all want to do that? Let's do it. Let's do it. We got like We at 54 minutes, so let me go get the Allen key and we'll change this out. Y'all hang tight. Y'all hang tight. Let's change this out right quick. We'll go ahead and change this thing out, and we'll go ahead and change this thing out right quick. I guess. Hold on a second. We'll change this thing out. We'll change this thing out. All right. So there is a right here on the side. See that thing's a free spinning. See that button right there? You push that button in and it locks the barrel. And then you unscrew. And then that slides off. It don't have, this is the one from Eastwood. It don't have the grit on there. And I'll show you the difference. You can see the difference in the barrels. I mean, there's still a lot of meat on that bone. Still a lot of meat on bone. Yeah, it's time for the shiny stuff. All right, look, there's a keyway. Look, there's a key right there. You don't want to lose that key, right? And these wheels are not directional. Put that bad boy on there like that. Now this thing is back. This thing is back with threads. So instead of being righty tighty lefty loosey, it's lefty tighty righty loosey. It's backwards. All right. Push the button right there. Come on, girl. There it goes. You ain't gotta just, that's good right there. All right. All right, so we're going to see what this wire, I've never used the wire wheel. So we're going to try it and see what happens. And like I said, we ain't going to run too long, but we'll run a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We are going to put some eye protection on, and we're going to put a face shield on because I don't want to mess up this pretty face. All right. Get y'all on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here and live with me. Come on in here and live with me. I gotta put my earrings on. Y'all just hang on tight. All right. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, that's the cat's meow right there. That is the cat's meow. That right there is the cat's meow. Hold on, let me clean the screen. All right, yeah, that is the cat's meow right there. That is the cat's meow. That wire brush right there, that wire brush, yeah, that thing is the cat's meow. Meow. Yeah. So, yep. So once you get all the paint off of it, you need to go back over it with like 150 grit. You know, go over and hit the whole panel with 150 grit to give it some tooth. You can see, now I didn't do that right there. Y'all see them gouges? I can catch that with my finger. That means somebody was on there with a grinder, with a grinding rock. And see if you can catch, see, I didn't do that right there, right? But, and it didn't build up a lot of heat with that wire wheel. But that's what we're looking like. That's what we're looking like, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're gonna do any kind of work like this, I recommend getting you one of them tools. Because you don't have an air compressor and you run a DA. If you don't have an air compressor that's at least 24 CFM at 90, you're gonna work that son of a gun to death with a DA. So that's that. Like I said, I've been on here 60 minutes. We stripped from the center all the way back in about 33 minutes. And the sanding drum, this is how much drum is left. This is what it started out. Right, so this is what it started out with, right? That's the size of it. And that drum right there stripped the hood on OG6 and the deck lid and the hood on the truck and the roof and some other little miscellaneous pieces here and there and this quarter. So I appreciate every single one of you, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're almost up to 6,000, man. I cannot believe it, man. You guys are rocking. And I gotta give a shout out to Tulu TV and Cars in the Cut especially, and TJ, because about a week ago I done this little thing right here that TJ showed me. TJ showed me how to do this. TJ suggested how to do this right here. He's like, hey man, put that right there in the chat. You know, you can put little drop down boxes. So I put a drop down box when we were building this panel, right? So we did a Q&A and said, how do y'all want to build this panel, right? And everybody commented, and that's how we built it. We built this panel together in about an hour. Everybody contributed. We did a poll on how to do it, and we built this little cover right here. And I've yet to put it on here because I got to get this little black box hooked up. So as soon as this thing's running and driving, I'm going to mount that thing, right? So I also put in there, I said, what do y'all want to see more of? And Tulu, 84, TJ, Cars in the Cut said, we want to see more working, less drama, more fab work, more busting ass, built the ass. That's what we want to see. And I heard what you said, and I've been, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I've been doing that for the last week or week and a half, and I'm not boasting myself, and I'm not bragging. I'm not doing. I changed one dynamic of the channel, and then the support from everybody watching the channel has pushed me where I'm at right now. I changed one ingredient in the cake, and look at us right now. One ingredient, just one thing. You know, it's like Tulu says, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Everything can change, and I'm living proof. I mean, I changed one ingredient in the fucking cake. One ingredient in the cake. One ingredient in the cake, and look at us. Look at us. So I'm listening. I'm hearing what you're saying, and I'm picking up what you're laying down. So let me drop this down right here out of the way so I can flip the camera around, and I'll tell you something. So The dustless blaster said he would probably be here Friday. So I got all the stuff. I got I'm gonna do plastic. I'm gonna do plastic, and I'm gonna do button head nails, tacks, and this is what we're gonna do. Well, I say this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna grab on this rafter right here. See that rafter? I'm gonna grab that rafter, and I'm gonna run like 13, 14 mil plastic all the way across that rafter, and then I'm gonna run it all the way down this laminated beam, all the way down, and then I'm gonna grab that rafter and I'm gonna run the plastic all the way across. So I'm gonna make a cubicle right here out of plastic. Then I'm gonna put the plastic all the way on the floor and I'm gonna duct tape it to the floor. Let me get this thing off of this right quick. I'm gonna duct tape the plastic to the floor, right? I'm gonna duct tape it to the floor. So I'm gonna run the plastic there and all the way down that laminated beam, which I really don't want to, run the plastic all the way across, and I'm gonna build a little makeshift room, and we're gonna wrap up the towers, and we're gonna seal them up, and then the Carolina Dustless Blaster, yeah, go ahead, what's your suggestion? Go ahead, let's hear it. What's your suggestion? Let's hear it. What you got, Nathan? I'll pause. What's your suggestion? Everybody just take a minute. We're waiting on Nathan. Nathan? Are you typing? All right. Nathan must be typing. All right. So, and then tape it to the floor and then set these fans up, and I'm going to blow the crushed glass that way. And, yeah. Yeah, that'll work too. But I only got one. I only got 1 inch button taps. That's the only thing I had. So I got tar paper nails. You know, they got the 50-cent piece plastic on there. So that's what I'm gonna use. And I really don't want to drive no nails in my laminated beams, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you wrap a 2x4, but then my nails won't be long enough to go through the 2x4 and in there because I only got 1 inch nails. Y'all hold on 1 second. Yeah, felt nails. Yeah, felt nails. Yeah, so the dustless blaster is going to blast the bottom of the car with crushed glass. I am going to wrap my cylinders up. I'm gonna wrap these cylinders up. So I'm gonna wrap all this up because I don't want to get no sand or nothing in there. So and then he's gonna blast the bottom of the car. And when he does that, I'm gonna go live. So I'm gonna set the camera up. We're gonna go live. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might have to put a face shield on my camera. I don't know. But if y'all have never seen a dustless blaster, work, you'll see one. So he's supposed to be here Friday, or he says Friday. So I don't know. It might be Friday, might be Saturday. It's to be announced. So whenever he pops on site, that's when we're gonna go. But I'm putting the plastic up. I'm going to find out, and I'm going to put the plastic up, and then we'll go from there. So that's where we're at, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, been on here 69 minutes. I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. This is all we do. No politics, no religion. If you believe in unicorns, I mean, you know, if everybody believes in unicorns, I mean, unicorns are real. Y'all know? Do y'all know that? One last thing. Woo, unicorns are real. Did y'all know that? Have y'all ever seen a unicorn? 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 I guarantee you everybody watching this has seen a unicorn. Every one of you have seen a unicorn. If you've ever been to the zoo and seen if you've ever been to the zoo, if you ever been to the zoo and you've seen a rhinoceros, that's a damn unicorn. He's just fat. He's in hiding. He got tired of people cutting off his damn stack. So he just started eating and getting fat. So, what's up, G-Body Spank? Oh, yeah, I got some stuff cooking. G-Body, I got some stuff cooking for the G-Body. I got something cooking for OG6. Got this roof right here. Got this pano roof. Yep, we got this pano. I was going to try to have the frame ready for the blaster to blast the frame for the G-Body while he's here, so I can go ahead and start boxing in the frame and building chromoly tubing and all that stuff. But it's just too much going on. I really got to get this, I really got to get this Lemans out of the way. So that's what that is. But yeah. So, and if you didn't know, let me show you. If you didn't know, now Elko knows and Tulu knows, but if you didn't know, I'm about to show you. Woo! Don't do it. Tell him, Elko. Don't do it. Oh, OG6 is getting juiced up, baby. Don't do it. My guy at SoCal. Oh, JoJo, he got me hooked up. Don't do it. Yeah. Hey, Elko, you left your Corona. Yeah, don't do it. Woo! Yes, sir. We fitting to juice it, baby. Got them pumps. Got them. Yeah, don't do it. Woo! 16 switches, chain bridge. Gonna be running them custom wires. Woo! Elko, you left your Corona back there, man. That shit been back there for like 8 years, man. You know, that shit probably ain't no good. It probably tastes like wolf piss. Wolf piss. Boys and girls, man, I am dusty, man. I feel like I've been down at damn Escobar in the daggone back room patting that shit out. 6 batteries. I'm just running 6 batteries. I'm going to run 6 batteries. Just six. I'm just running 6. Yeah, just running 6, 16 switches, chain bridge. I think 12-inch cylinders. I think 12 cylinders in the back, 8 cylinders in the front. Power balls, chrome cylinders. I think they're 3.5 ton. I think they're 3.5 ton springs in the front. Yeah, 3.5 ton springs. The refrigerator is, the daggone solenoid on the refrigerator, or the caffeinator, or the solenoid on the caffeinator is out, and I hadn't bought one to fix it. That Corona has actually been sitting in the back. Actually, I didn't even know that Corona was back there until we was cleaning up the other day, and I found that box in the back, and I said, where in the hell did that come from? Yeah. When I bring in that Cutlass chassis, and I strip that chassis, I'm boxing the chassis in. I'm cutting the rear piece out. I'm building all new chromoly in the back. I'm gonna buy a chromoly tube bender. I'm gonna build a chain bridge in the back. Going to put Caprice front, upper, and lower control arms on the front, because you can run Caprice. If you run Caprice upper and lower control arms, it goes to the big 5, not the small 5. I'm going to change the rear end gear. I'm going to run like 373 gears in the back, and then go with the big 5 in the back. My guy at Lux Wheels, Luxor, is going to build me a set of custom wheels, color match them to the car. Let's see, what else? Going to run if that guy ever brings me that Cadillac Escalade, I'm going to run a 6.0 twin turbo And it's kind of funny because I've always said I was going to run a twin turbo. And the other day, somebody told me the other day that somebody said now they're going to run twin turbos. So that's funny. That's funny. It is what it is. I don't care. So I'm thinking about running twin turbos. TKM's going to build the engine. So G-Body, Spank, let me show you the color of the car. Let me show you the color of the car. I bet you ain't even seen what color. This is the color I'm painting it. This is the color I'm painting it. Yeah. Yep. So this is the color. So that's the color I'm painting OG6. So if y'all stay to the end, you get to see that. Yeah. So yeah, that's the color I'm going to paint. Yeah, and that's sprayed over white. So that's sprayed over white. Yep. Yep. That's sprayed over white. Yep. So that's that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is in the shade. Here it is in the shade. So that's 3 coats of color. That's 3 coats of orange, 3 coats of clear. On that right there. So that's that, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. So I appreciate every single one of you tapping in. Been on here, not me, stupid. Been on here 77 minutes. I'm about 17 minutes over. I usually kind of keep these things at 60 minutes. I appreciate every single one of you. Is that brown? No, that's not brown. It's actually orange. Are you colorblind? Most people. Yes, I did make that color. Yes, I did make that color. Yep. Yeah. So I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hey, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one more thing. If you stayed this long, I don't know if Cars in the Cuts already got it posted, but let me go ahead and tell you. At 7 o'clock tonight, I will be on StreamYard and I will be live tonight at 7 o'clock tonight. Cars in the Cut is going live at 4 o'clock California time, and he's going to go StreamYard, and then I'm going to jump on, and then I'm going to go live. Cars has got something cooking tonight, and it's going to be about an hour long. So if you ain't got nothing to do, go over there and check it out. I'm going to go live at the same time, so I'll be live and he'll be live. So I appreciate every single one of you. So I can't get in the StreamYard. No, you can watch it. I'm not talking about stream. I'm not Nathan, I'm not talking about joining StreamYard. It's just going to be me and Cars. That's it. Just going to be me and Cars on the panel, and then you can just click on the live. When I go live, it's on YouTube, but what I'm saying, StreamYard. So when I go live, like Tulu does, when I go live, all you got to do is just click my page, and you'll see it. It'll be up on the screen, and it'll be both of us. It'll be both of us. Yeah. Cars has been cooking on something for a pretty good while, and so he's going to do it tonight. So it's going to be 4 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So y'all just stay tuned, and when you see me go live at 7, it's 4:30 now, so that's why I got to get a bunch of stuff cleaned up. I got another tech call at 5 o'clock, so I got to do another tech call at 5, and then we'll get cleaned up, and then just wait, and because I don't have a link yet, and just stay tuned, and when you see me go live at 7, just hit the button and watch it, and then we'll go from there. So I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Remember I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off our own front porch before you sweep off anybody else's, and put God first at loose and dry. Peace, on chicken grease. Hit that subscribe.